fired for praying on a school bus. Praying bus driver fired for praying on the school bus. Now, I need you to understand the details, because that's what caught my attention. When I read the details, that's when I really like, It appears the school bus driver, his name is George Nathaniel III, was fired last week for inviting the children on his routes to pray with him each morning, despite being repeatedly asked by his company to stop. He told the media that to fire a bus driver for praying for the safety of the children is not right. And according to the Star Tribune, which is in Minneapolis where he was, he prayed on the bus as he is a pastor of a church in that area, and in Minneapolis, and this is just a natural thing for him to do. Now, the school district of Burnsville, Minnesota, complained to his employers. The school district, they complained to his employers, said, wait a minute, we don't want him doing that. Durham School Services, who proceeded to give this gentleman a warning and assigned him 2 new bus routes serving another elementary school and junior high school. However, Nathaniel, the preacher, refused to comply with their directive and said, I let them know I'm a pastor and I'm going to pray. Well, he explained the specific nature of the bus prayers and insisted that he was not coercing students into religious observance. He said, what we simply do is start out with a psalm, then each person is given the opportunity to pray if they want to. If they don't have to. Then he says he closes out with a prayer and asks them if they want to join him in that prayer, to just give them something constructive and positive as they make their way to school. It gets deeper. He was then sent a more formal letter on October 30th, which said, and I quote, there have been more complaints of religious material on the bus, as well as other complaints regarding performance in accordance with the previous final written warning you received. Your employment is hereby terminated. You're fired. Preacher sought to emphasize his right to emphasize his right to freedom of religion, stating they are trying to take away every right the Christian has to express their Christian belief in this is supposed to be a Christian nation. However, ACLU legal director Teresa Nelson said that in her opinion, Nathaniel actually violated the First Amendment by having prayer on a public school bus. She told CBS Local, the school bus is a captive audience, and thus when he is driving the bus, he is acting like a school official, and he does not have the right to proselytize or promote religion in that context. I'd like to get your thoughts about this. He was fired for praying on the bus. He was warned and warned. He was adamant, hey, based on my rights, freedom of religion, I should be able to pray. I'm not doing anything harmful. I'm not making anybody pray. They'd say, based on the First Amendment, you have violated the law. What are your thoughts on this? Love to hear from you. Hit us up at 410-481-0600. 410-481-0600. Did he have a right to pray with those kids, or operating under the context of the First Amendment, was he supposed to refrain from praying with those kids? 410-481-0600. Hit us up right now. Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget, you can connect with us at Facebook, like some of the folk are doing right now. Facebook.com/Lee Michaels or Facebook.com/WCAO. Okay. All right, you have it now. You can post your response. What do you think about that? What's your opinion of that? Was the school system within its rights to terminate him based on the warning, or should he have been within his rights to pray with those kids for their safety? Hit us up right now, and I'll share your responses on air as well as engage with you, okay? Welcome to the live experience.